Anxiety is at all-time highs, and is a direct result of self-inhibition. Someone with an inhibited personality feels shy around strangers, and dreads new situations. They often feel inadequate and worrisome. They're overly self-conscious before and during social engagements, and vehemently self-critical afterwards. Excessive tics, blinking, or tremors permeate their existence. Most of all, they restrain themselves, and continually take a back seat in life. If anything sounds relatable, then heed my instantly implementable advice, which can disinhibit your personality. This advice can unlock you from your own head, and release your individuality upon the world. 1. Don't pre-debate what you're gonna say. Just open your mouth, say something, and improvise as you go along. This advice seems radical to the inhibited individual, yet it's the way humans are intended to function. We must act first to receive feedback, and use this feedback to aid in future action. Take this advice a step further and don't plan your daily schedule, just execute and correct course along the way. To succeed in anything, you need negative feedback, but the inhibited personality never acts, and therefore never receives the much needed negative feedback. 2. Don't be overly self-critical. Negative feedback is useful when it's perceived entirely automatically and subconsciously. You don't need to actively do anything with it. However, inhibited personalities have the destructive habit of being overly self-critical. They dwell on their past mistakes, before they're even really a mistake. After each action they think, I should have said this, or maybe they'll think I'm weird for saying that. These thoughts are easy to get lost in, that's why you must exercise discipline. Recognize and steel your mind against them. Create an impenetrable wall this criticism harmlessly bounces off of. This is entirely possible. I know it is because I've done it. 3. Start talking louder than usual. Inhibited personalities are notoriously soft-spoken. You can balance this by talking louder, one of the most powerful disinhibiting actions. You don't have to shout, instead merely consciously raise the volume of your voice. It's scientifically proven that grunting while lifting weights allows you to exert 10 to 15% more strength. In a similar fashion, talking louder in conversation allows access to some of your hidden, inhibited strength. 4. Hear your positive feelings. I don't mean this in a corny, sappy way. But inhibited personalities have the tendency of suppressing their positive emotions just like they do with their negative. An inhibited personality is worried how others will judge him if they share their compassion for a friend. An inhibited personality is afraid of complimenting others because it might make them seem superficial. Override these negative feedback signals and share compliments anyways. I promise you'll be pleased with the results. You can implement all 4 steps in one swift act. Proudly articulate a compliment for someone immediately upon it entering your mind, then proceed with your life without a second thought. If you do this on a consistent basis, I guarantee you'll free your hidden personality, and correct the course of your life. It's inevitable, given enough time, you unlock your true self. I won't tell you to compliment 3 people a day because your remarks should be genuine rather than artificial to hit a goal. But I insist you be liberal in your use of this practice. Giving compliments in this nature is a foundational compound habit. It frees your personality, enables a full range of self-expression, reaffirms your confidence, builds cold approach experience, strengthens social connections, and just makes you feel all around real good about yourself. It improves multiple aspects of your life at once, making it a high-quality investment. Lastly, don't fear mistakes, you actually need them. At some point, you should accidentally blurt out something kind of dumb, then experience the following emotions. But nothing more. Negative reinforcement will subconsciously steer you towards your destination. You have to almost force the first step because, as usual, it's the hardest. But soon enough you'll enter a positive feedback loop, and witness your personality slowly but surely free itself from your lifelong chains.